how's it going, everyone? Today, in this episode, we have a few things to clean up first. We're gonna clean up the speakers. We got some mold up here on the speakers that we need to take all these speakers out, clean the mold up off of everything, so we don't have little moldies crawling around anymore. Check the speakers. Crossover is going to be fine, I'm sure. We'll take a look at the crossover. And we'll probably get this door cleaned up. And let's see. And then, after we do that, we're going to start reassembling. We're going to put our mech back in. And then we're going to... we'll put the power supply in first, and then the amplifier, we'll put that in too. This will be for another video. We got to clean that up, but we do have to put it back on to see if our Rock-Ola 480 works. And then we'll put the mech in it and see what. Then we'll plug it in for the first time and hit the switch and hope like hell we don't have a fire. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to be in good shape. Everything looks pretty good. All the mold's cleaned up off the cabinet. We're in good shape there. Scrubbed the hell out of it. Sprayed it down with bleach. If you've seen the other video. Other episode, I sprayed everything down with bleach to kill them little moldies, and then I scrubbed it, so that's all in good shape. So yeah, let's get started here. Let's get the speakers all tore off of this and check everything, get it cleaned up. So once it's done, we don't have to screw around with it again. So let me get you set up on the old tripod and we'll get her tore down. Alright, okay, these are pretty simple. We don't have to, the wiring's simple. We got red, and there's a red dot right on our speaker if you can see it. There's a red dot where our positive wire goes. Same with on the tweeters. There's red dot right back here showing you that's where the red wire goes. Where the red wire goes. And on this tweeter, it's a little different. The black is our red. White's usually always common, but on some things you gotta watch. It's not. It's a snot. Now we can get all this mold cleaned up off of the cabinet, off of this speaker cabinet face. Okay, so I'll get this cleaned up and I'll clean up one of those filters, one of those dust filters for the speakers, and see what I can come up with on that. And if we can save them, we will. If not, we won't use them. So let me get to cleaning. Okay, the speaker grates were a lost cause. For starters, they shrunk up to nothing when I washed them out. So, we will. Next time I go up to Hobby Lobby, I will get some material and make my own speaker grates. So what we're going to do though is we're going to get this put back together so we can test everything. You can see got everything all cleaned up. Our woofer. Okay, we got our speaker panel all ready to go back on. And now we're gonna come over and we're gonna start putting in our amplifier. We'll get our amplifier put in and our power supply, and then we'll be ready to set in our mechanism. So I'm gonna get you put up in the tripod again, and you can enjoy while I put it in. Okay, first we'll start with the power supply. We'll get it put back in. Okay, everything's all hooked up and ready to be plugged in. I put a couple light bulbs in it, the two that were in it, just to see if it's going to light up. At least they will know it's doing something if the light bulbs come on when we turn it on anyway. I got that door all put on. I'm not real thrilled with this setup that they have. See, the end of the terminal or block here broke off, so they put a push on to catch that last one, and then this one they have it wired onto the plug. So I'm gonna have to see if I can't find something else that goes on there. We'll see. May just have to kind of live with it and do something a little different with it so we have a better contact. I don't know how good of a contact it's making. So let's plug it in and turn it on and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna set you down here. I don't know if you can see me plugging it in or not. Alright, plugged in. You ready? Yeah, well, you know, got a light. That one, that one flickers, but well, we do have a light on. Nothing here as of yet. We have our location top hit microcomputed, and our hit tracker's got a light on it. We do have a light flash in there. Okay, our light's on down there. I keep hearing a banging though. No, okay, let's see. No scan. And no operate. Okay, we're still not getting any power down to the mechanism. So now I'm going to have to see where our power and what's going on. That SCR, it looks like it's gotten warm. There. And see, our lights are kind of, that's not the camera. That's actually what it is doing. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna switch you off for now and see what I can come up with. See if I can figure out if we have something that we're not. It's not going on. See, we have our power there too. Alright, let me switch you off and let me see if I can't figure something out here. Okay, I forgot to plug in this guy right here. So now let's see what happens as soon as I find the on-off switch. Okay, got our one light. That one's still acting stupid. I don't know if it's the light. Well, I think it's the light bulb's bad. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Our play relay is tripping. And our turntable motor is There we go. Awful slow though. It's as if we're not getting enough power. Okay, we put it on operate. Our light there is lit up. Okay, let me see if I can put some credits on it. Nope. Can't put any credits on it. Okay, so we still have a dead panel. It's probably going to be in this crap that they got going on here. Oh, I know what that tinking is now. That stupid starter for the light. I'll bet. Yep, that did it. Okay, at least we got one light going anyway. But I don't know if that one back in there is supposed to be flashing or not. Okay. Everything's hooked up here. Usually there's a add a play is right here. But we can't add a play. What I don't like, I mean it's moving, but I don't think it's, do not think, well, it might be, I don't know. To me it seems like the other one goes quicker. Okay, now the other thing we could do is we could put a quarter in it. Let's see if it racks up any. Nope. Nothing. We don't have anything going on here. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to tear that door back off anyway. I knew I should have just took it apart and looked at it then. Alright, let me pull the door back off and see if we can't figure something out what the hell's going on there. Let's see, we do have one light there that says, oh, I can't read it. It's really bad. Now we have a flashing light on reset. And what was going on is I had it where it was racking up credits, but I still couldn't get my numeral pad to work. So I've been playing with this green, which is display green, and the other one is your keyboard red. We have a problem in our profit setter. I'm gonna take that profit setter out. Seems like when I move these, we'll get something different going on. And I had it where it would rack up plays, but now it won't. So let's take that profit setter up out of there and pull it apart. Maybe we got some cold solder joints on the back side of that board, and we'll check that out. Okay, I took the profit setter out, checked it all out. There was no cold solder joints. I cleaned some pins up, so I reseated all the chips, Jeez. Every chip in there is socketed, so I reseated every one of them, pulled them out, cleaned it a little bit, and then put them back in. Now, when you turn it on, it cycles through and goes to home position. And now we have 99 credits, so this is set up for free play. But we still no touchpad. Our touchpad isn't working, but I know it's getting juice because you can see it's going through as it's cycling through, and it goes out, but we still can't get it to register any keys. So I am going to remove it and see if we need to just clean it all up. Maybe our buttons aren't working because they're so stinking dirty that they won't even register when you push on them. So let me pull this off, and then we'll get that on the bench and take a look at it. There was, like I said, I didn't show you that because there was nothing, you know, nothing to show. It just, I took it off, I reseated chips, cleaned a few pins, put it all back together, put it on. So there was nothing really to show you that I found that was bad or needed fixed. So let's take him off and we'll do the same with it. Okay folks, I was able to confirm that our mech does work. I'll show you here. Our keypad still doesn't work. I would have crapped if it would have worked. But and we're stuck on 99 credits, which is usually free play. Well, I set it up for quarters, and we're still stuck on 99 every time you turn it off and turn it back on. See, we cycle through, it's testing, and it runs up to 99. And our keypad, nothing. So, and I have the dip switches set in our profit setter for quarters, and it's just not acting right. So I'm kind of thinking that it's the profit setter. I've been through it a couple of times and can't find anything. I'm looking for another profit setter and see if we can't put another profit setter in there and see if that takes care of it. And then we'll know for sure. But I don't have another one. This one in the 477 is different, so I couldn't swap it out just to check. But the mech does work. If we go down here and hit our test button, oh, that's loud. Turn that down. Okay. Eject it. It should go around and then, oops. Oh shit. Let me. Hit the wrong one. Okay, now we'll clear it. Now we'll flip our button. See, we have a button down here that'll play every record on the rack. And if we turn it up, turn that switch on, and pick up 100. See, it's showing it on here. Then I'll eject it. Picks it up, puts it back in where it belongs, goes to the next one, picks it up, and it'll start playing it. That's a better record anyway. can only give you a few seconds of... Oh shit, missed it. Let me... I'll clear it. There we go. So see, our mechanism does work. I did have to do a little bit of an adjustment on the mech so it would pick up the record better. And that's right there with this bolt right there. That guy right there. That adjusts your rack one way or the other. It wasn't quite centered. It was kind of setting up just a little bit over here, so I tightened it up, which tightened it, which brought the rack over just a little bit. So now it picks it up, picks the record up like it should, and sets it back in where it should. When I first started pissing with it, it'd pick up 100, and then when I put it back, it'd put it right, slide it down inside the home position. But I did get that squared away. And we still have some troubleshooting to do on this. That'll be in the next video. In the next episode, because we only have one side working. This side works. Right side works. Left side's dead. So we'll have to take a look probably back into our amp. But that'll be in the next episode. We'll tear into that and see what we can find out. I'm going to say it's probably a bad channel, bad MOSFET in it, but we'll find out. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell, and I'll bring you more of these cool videos of jukeboxes and arcade video games and pinball machines. So until next time, see ya.